Alright my friends, a very good morning to you all. As you all know, I got sacked from the army and now I'm gonna tell you what I did actually in this army. First of all, I did 8 months at the Panzerbataillon 33 in Saalfachsing, former tank battalion, now just the infantry battalion. So I had a black beret, which was pretty cool, and best time of my life. Drunk all the time, a lot of fun, a lot of chicks, super comrades. I did 8 months when I was 18, and then I had a break and I started in 2003 in Kosovo, K49, 2003 to 2004, 6 months, also with the tank battalion 33 from Saalfachsing. Pretty cool. This was a pretty tough mission. I was young, and the first mission, 4 guys in one room, everybody was horny, no chicks allowed, so pretty tough, but it was fun. And actually I think we did something down there. We have patrolling, we went with our Pandu around, made some good things, catch some smugglers, and our team saved the life of some German soldiers. They were in an accident, traffic accident, and some guys were pretty injured, and we came here and we helped them, we saved them, and we were the heroes for about 1 second. This was in 2003. And 2004, it's called the Märzunruhen in Kosovo. We were always also there, and there were some clashes, but we were behind the lines, so we didn't actually fight or so, but we were there, and it was very tense. The tension was pretty tough, and it was a cool mission. K49. And then between 2005 and 2010, I spent 3 years in Syria on the Golan Heights, 3 times 1 year, and wow, every year crazy. Everybody of us wanted to stay longer down there, but it wasn't possible. So after 1 year you had to go, and you only get a contract for 6 months or 1 year, and then they kick you out. But this is how it is. And I was most of the time at position 27, which is in the 2nd Koi, and my commanders there were also epic, pretty cool guys. I had a lot of fun down there, a lot of training, and during these missions I also ride my bicycle 1,000 kilometers from Quneitra to Eilat. So I was riding from Syria to Israel to the Red Sea, all in all about 1,000 kilometers with my bicycle alone. And my degree was Corporal or Zugsführer back then, and pretty awesome, epic bike ride. I did the Ironman in Eilat. I was 3rd place in my age group. I won the Enzian run 2 times in the 2nd Koi. I also was 2nd place at the mountain run to Mount Hermon, and I was pretty respected also as a corporal on the Golan Heights because of my duty. I was usually in the Comson. One time I was 6 months I spent at position 37 up the hill, also 2nd Koi. This was patrolling, and I was respected for my sports achievement I did, also as a person, and we were all a big family. So the Golan mission was pretty awesome, also one of the best times in my life, and I had a lot of respect down there. I did everything correctly, yeah, and we were allowed to go on Charlie duty for 4 days to Israel or to Syria, to Damascus, and we could do whatever we want down there. So no hard feelings, so we can do what we wanted in Israel, which was epic. And this was between 2005 and 2010, Golan Heights. And it's a UN mission, and at the UN mission you are just looking and cooking, so you're not allowed to do anything. You just can report to New York, kilo report and this stuff. It was nothing happened when I was there. The clashes in 2012, I was not there when there were some clashes done. But UN mission, looking and cooking. And in between my Golan Heights missions, I was in Thailand, and there I worked as a dive master at a diving school. I made a degree down there, the petty degree, and I worked as a dive master in a school. I didn't earn a lot of money, but it was fun. A lot of chicks, international chicks, Thai chicks, lady boys. So wow, I was busy. 2012 I was suggested to go to the Golan Heights, but because of the clashes and stuff They didn't send me there because they were already thinking to go home. Because why did the Austrian army left the Golan Heights? It was a political decision. The soldiers were not scared. They were delighted to go there because they see now some actions. They sent us home because there were elections and they didn't want to get dead soldiers in a body bag back before the election started. So I think the Black Party, the ÖVP, was in charge, or the red one of these, and they didn't want to get dead soldiers in the newspaper. And this is why we had to leave the Golan Heights. We were not scared, the soldiers. I know a lot of them, nobody was scared to go there. It was a political decision. And we, the soldiers, didn't chicken out. The government chickened out, like always. So then from 12 to 13, I was in Bosnia for 1 year. Also with infantry company. It was okay. I was a driver of the Buch G and it was cool as well. I was Zugsführer back then and we did a lot of training missions. Bosnia was back then a training mission. We were there in the camp, we have the guard duty, and we went for training missions all around Bosnia, Tuzla and everything. I mean, Banja Luka, a pretty cool time, a lot of driving with the car. A lot of fun, and back then I trained a lot for Ironman because I wanted to qualify for the World Championships, and I just qualified in Phuket for the World Championships 70.3, the half Ironman. I qualified in Phuket, and then I went there a second time. I did it in 2010, and then in 2011 and in 12 I was in Bosnia. I trained for the Ironman. I went there and actually I broke my leg. I had a stress fracture, a very tough one. I didn't know it back then, and I made this Ironman with a stress fracture which hurt that the whole time. I couldn't run, I was just walking, I had a very bad time. And when I came back to Bosnia, they sent me home because of my injury. And the woman, the doctor who sent me home, her name was Oberleutnant Margot Puschel. A really nice woman, a really nice doctor. I liked her a lot. Very smart, very nice to us soldiers, and she helped me to come back to the mission as soon as possible. So a pretty awesome woman. I was back, I finished the mission after 1 year, and then I went home. In between all these missions I made my degrees, that I went from Zugsführer to Vizeleutnant, which means from corporal to warrant officer. I made this all in between. I was never active duty. I'm kind of a militia system. So we only had a contract for 6 months, 1 year, and then they kicked you out, and then you were unemployed. So you get a contract, unemployed, because I never was active duty. I never wanted this because in between I also went Thailand, Philippines, you know, all the hot countries with the ladyboys. Because I like ladyboys so much, I went to Thailand, and this is why I was never active duty. Yeah, it's good or bad. If I would be active duty right now, maybe I have more chances to get my job back, but I have no one who can help me. There's no people want to help me. No people of the militia system try to help me. I don't want help from them. I have my YouTube channel. And from 2013 till now, 2025, I was nearly all the time in Kosovo. I have some free time, but the most time I didn't went to the army. I was around 4 months. 3 or 4 months I was at home, maximum, sometimes just 3 weeks. And I was here in Kosovo 2 years in a row, 18 months in a row, 19 months in a row, 26 months in a row. So I was always in Kosovo the last 12 years nearly. So in 12 years, I must be here over 10 years just in Kosovo. I mean, and think about this, what this does to a man. I mean, Kosovo is like Vienna, Floridsdorf is more dangerous than Pristina, 100%. And because it's not dangerous, you start to do some things which are not okay. I mean, we are in Kosovo not allowed to have a sexual relationship with the Kosovarian population. Doesn't matter, man or woman. I know the reason, but okay. A lot of us guys got punished because they had something with a chick in Kosovo. But these are the rules, so everybody knows this. And because there is nothing going on in Kosovo, you know, it's like a training mission. It's like a barrack in Austria. It's like it's nothing there. but we still have to carry our bulletproof vests, our guns, and this just doesn't make any sense anymore. And my job was in Kosovo mostly in the, it's called FKG4. I was in the supply chain, everything around with money, paying out the money, paying out companies outside, go shopping outside. I booking this in the system. It was mostly a job where I sit on the desk. And this is also more boring because you sit on the desk the whole day. Of course, you come up a little bit. And this is why I started to go to the lake, because I need to refresh my head. I need to go out because you're here with mostly men. And don't get me wrong, it's getting worse and worse each year. The people who go down there, they are more asocial. They're not right in the head, most of them. And it's getting worse and worse. A lot of people cannot do their jobs. A lot of people stink. You know, they shit in the toilet, they don't clean the toilet. And this is what's building up pressure in your brain. And I needed to get rid of this, and this is why I get out and I make a video like this. I made a video like this. I talk, what the shit, motherfucker, oh shit. And then I sent my mother. I could get out my psychological problems I had from my head. My mother saw it, or my father, and then they talked to me, hey, what's going on? And I just let my expressions out in my videos. And these videos I made where I got punished were not listed. So no one can see these YouTube videos. And they got them. Maybe I got hacked. Maybe they called YouTube and YouTube got them free for them. But this is what I will talk with my lawyer, because this was 100% illegal what they did, because no way they could ever have these videos. I'm a YouTube professional. I know what I do. And for guys you don't know, when you are not listing a YouTube video, for example, I get a knife for free, and the company want to see the video first, because they want to see it if I swear or whatever. I make the video, I put it out on YouTube because it's about 50 gigabytes sometimes. So I put it out on YouTube, I send the company the link, the company can watch it, and then they say, hey, you swear so much, and you can do this. I mean, I didn't do this. It was just an example what you can do. You can show it to a guy, hey, is this video okay? Do you think it's okay? And when he says, no, it's shit, you just delete it, edit it new, upload it again. This is why and not listed exists on YouTube. And I think the guys who punished me, who sent me home, didn't thought about that. And I saw the NCC, when I was at a report, he showed me a video which said not listed. Something fishy is going on. Something stinks. And again, I want to thank all my friends who helping me in this cause. Most of them are militia like me. Most of them are on the missions like me. I have no friends in Austria, none. I have only friends in the army, where I cannot go anymore. My friendship was in the army, the guys. We were like a family of dudes, and it was epic. The best friends I met there, and they're helping me right now. I don't say any names because I think everybody who is mentioned in my name will be punished as well, because they want to go after me 100%, and I don't want my friends to get punished for what I did. So I broke all the contact with them I could. I'm not sending any videos anymore, no links anymore. I don't want them to get in trouble because of me. I think some will be asked what was going on, but you can see the guys who sent me home this time from Graz, from Austria, the same guys helped me back then with my weapons ban. The guys called me, what's going on, what do they do? They helped me back then at my weapons ban, and now they let me fall. So in my opinion, this is a Generalstabsübung. I think they sent me home not because I did what I did, because if I have a good commander down there, he just punished me with 1,000 euro, 2,000 euro. I accept the punishment and it's done. I think they don't like my YouTube videos on the Tricks channel, where I talk about politics, where I talk about, I like FPÖ, I like AfD, I have a problem with the migration, and I think the government, the army don't like this. That you have an opinion, that you are for a party, because the army party is black. Our Minister of Defense, she's in the black party. Her name is Claudia Tanner. She's cool, I think. I think she has nothing to do with this, and I think she doesn't even know me. I mean, I met her, I have a picture with her, I talked with her a few times, but for sure she can't remember this. And the black party are all the generals. mostly. And of course, they are afraid because there may be a new election soon, because our government is not doing too good. The population don't like this government anymore. So the Blue Party with Herbert Kickl, they will come up. I'm pro-FPÖ. I vote for FPÖ, 100%. And I think also they don't like guys like me, who I have a reach on YouTube, nearly 50,000 subscribers. I have 70% in America. America, freedom of speech. America, my country number one. I will go there 100% soon. I love America. I was there 2 times in Nevada for the Ironman. Epic country, freedom of speech. And these people in America don't understand what's going on with Austria. And because I am pro AFPÖ, I am pro this party, they wanna delete me. I mean, come on, because I said some stuff on the videos, and I went swimming. This cannot be the reason. There's something higher going on, but we will see. I hope I find out. I'm not giving up. I'm pretty motivated. You see, it's 3 degrees. I walk short. I'm happy. I'm training again. I'm getting the head is lifted. The air conditions in Kosovo are pretty bad. We in Pristina, there's Obilic. They have no filters in their Kraftwerk, so in their power plant. So the air is very bad, and we got polluted. I got polluted maybe 15, 10, 12 years with this air. Nobody of us says something. The air in winter time is pretty crazy. Nobody says anything. We just accept this because we get the money. And if they don't like you anymore, if you have a different opinion, they're gonna let you fall like a Erdäpfel, like a Bratwurst. By the way, did you enjoy your Surchwürstel? And believe me too, all people, I was thinking they are nice, and then they don't talk to you anymore, then you know where your friends are. So I know now exactly where my friends are. The same guys who helped me with the first incident with the weapons ban helping me now. And I think also that I have a security clearance when I need to go to the Kosovo, and I think they also took them like last time, but nobody told me anything. I have no idea what's going on. I didn't even saw inside the act. Usually I'm allowed to see what they charged me for or what they wrote. I saw nothing. Not in Kosovo, not in Pristina, where we were at the NCC 2 times. At the second time, I said to him, I want to look inside the facts, what they have, into the papers, what they wrote, what they have against me, the charges. And he said to me, Herr Wittlack, you go to Götzendorf, and there you can ask if you can look into it. You make this in Götzendorf. He didn't give me nothing. And in Götzendorf, they didn't even give me nothing. And the completest crazy fuck-up thing was, when I was leaving Camp Film City, the Leiter Stabsarbeit, he was on vacation the same day, so we flew together at the plane. He is ignoring me completely. I walked with him in Pristina 3 times. I saluted, because you need to salute an officer. Warrant officer saluting Leiter Stab. And what did he do? He looked at the other side and ignored me. When I salute someone, you salute back. That's the respect you give a Vizeleutnant who spent around 22 years in missions. That's the respect you give a Vizeleutnant. I'm not, even if I would be a Gefreiter, you give a Gefreiter this respect when he salutes in front of you, and not you look the other direction, because this is disrespectful, sir. But this Leiter Stabsarbeit, he gave me a letter. He stamped it that when it gets opened, then you can see that it was open, so okay. When he ordered me to give this to the battalion commander in Götzendorf, which I did. And the paper I gave to him, and the battalion commander checked it, and he said, this must be a USB stick. I was thinking the same. It felt like just a USB stick inside. So I think these are the charges they have against me. And imagine this. I'm charged with this. They gave me the proof of these charges, the proof, to keep it to the battalion commander. The same thing would be, you shoot someone, and then the policeman gives you the gun who shoots someone and say to you, go to the Bezirkshauptmannschaft or so, or to the other police station, and bring the gun to the police station. So I brought the knife to the battalion commander, which I will get stabbed in the back. Imagine this, how crazy this is. This cannot be legal, this cannot be correct, and it stinks like hell. This is so fishy. Something is wrong in this case. And for all you don't know, we in German language, we have du and sie. So if you are speaking respectfully, you say you, but sie means is more respectful, and when you say du you say usually to a friend. So in English you just have you, but we have sie and du. And the NCC was a guy, he said me, he's always speaking to me with du. This is not respect against my person. He is an Oberst, I'm a Vizeleutnant, usually we are per sie. And he said to me, du, all the time du, which we are best friends. But I'm not best friends with officers. Maybe two officers in my life I am per du. Yeah. I'm per se because it's the respect for him, he's my commander, and if something happens, he's gonna stab me in the back or in the head or something because they let you drop. So I don't like this per du. Okay, du, the NCC from K4 53. And then when I had my my tribunal, we were per se. Then he says si. So when it's fun and it's good for him, you are per du, and when they have against you, they are per se. And this is what I don't like. This is disrespect against my person. I gave the best years of my life for the army. The best years. Yes, I made money, but I was I was abroad the whole time of my young life. The best years I were in the army. Yeah. I have no wife. I have no girlfriend. I have no children. Why? Because it doesn't fit in this kind of lifestyle. You cannot do this. Most of the guys who have wives and children, they are divorced already, because a relationship cannot work like this when you're always somewhere else. And a lot of guys like me, we gifted our time of a young age to the army. I did some bullcrap recently, yeah, but I paid my dues, I paid my bills, what I did wrong. Most of the time, most of the years, I had no problem at all. I always had the best grade in my military career. Mostly I was given once. So I had a very good reputation in the army. You can ask the guys who I know. I am a little bit arrogant. The problem is I say the truth in your face. I don't hide it. If I don't like you, I say I don't like you. Even if you're an officer. I don't speak so much to other people I don't know, because I trust not many people. I'm more introvert, because I do my own things. I don't need anybody for me. I can have fun by myself. Usually I'm studying in the army. I studied in the army Thai language. I can speak Thai. I can write Thai language. I studied Albanian language. Now I'm studying Russian language. I learned Spanish from school. I put my Spanish back on, so I learned languages during my duties. I'm not drinking alcohol anymore since years, and we have many alcoholics in the camp, in the army, many alcoholics, and there's no problem for alcoholics in the army as long they don't shoot anybody. So alcohol is absolutely no big deal in the army. You can drink, you can do whatever you want, you know, no problem. The problem is when you go swim and train for a world championship, that's the problem then. Then you are the enemy of the state. They're accusing me that I had a very bad reputation for the Austrian army, for K4 and for everybody, which is very hard to digest, because I did everything for this country. I did so much for this country. You won't even believe it. I think most of the guys in the army knows me. I mean, now everybody knows me, but before I was at so many missions. I know the battalion commander from Götzendorf. I was with them on missions, and all of them, most of them had a good opinion about me. So I never disrespected the Austrian flag. I never disrespected the Austrian army, never. I was the guy who was winning trophies for the Austrian army in the name of the Austrian army. So my friends, I'm here at my parents' house, and I show you now the trophies I made in the missions. Some I have, some I lost. But you can see here, this was first place at the car competition. Here I made second place at the Pole Part Run 2007 in Camp Suwani on the Israeli side. Here was the men's mass run, second place at the men's mass run in Camp Fawa. Here are some trophies from also another Pole Part Run, second place. Here second place at the Enzian Run at position 27, second corps. Here I also have Enzian Run, third place, 2006. Here I have another second place Enzian Run. This was in 2010, second place. I have here on the Golan heights second Koi, Ensign run first place. This was 4th place man under 40 2007 Edelweiss run was on the mountain to Mount Hermon, first Koi. Here we have, I don't know which place this was also second Koi at position 27, and this was the best achievement. Here I was first place overall at the Ensign run. This was in 2005, second Koi at position 27, you know, second place I got like this. And this is the Israelman trophy. This was the Israelman, the Ironman in Eilat. Israel were made 3rd place in my age group, which was nearly impossible to make. One of the toughest triathlons there is, because you go on the Egypt side, you go border to Egypt, back, it's all up, you're all alone, and I make 3rd place. And I only trained running. I only trained running for this competition, only running. No swimming, no biking, I just could run, and I made 3rd place. This is how tough I am. And this is from Thailand, just a trophy from Thailand during my vacation. I made also a 3rd place at a Thailand triathlon, the Queen's Cup in Hua Hin in Thailand. Yeah, these are the trophies, and so I can prove everything I say. Everything I say I can prove, and this is how I roll here. I will start in Finland and the Ice World Swim Championship for the Austrian Army. Even if I'm not there anymore, I registered as Austrian Army and not as my triathlon club. So I never disrespected the Austrian flag, never ever. I defended the Austrian flag, and I still will defend it. And saying to me I'm bad for the reputation of Austria, it's just when you stab me in my neck, you know. And this, I will never let this stick. I will never let this stick. I will fight this. And even if I have to go to prison or have to pay all my money, this is not going to stick with me, 100% not. And you know, a lot of other guys disrespecting the flag, disrespecting the uniform, were drunk in the missions, fly back home completely drunk. Some of them shit in their pants, stink like hell. The guy who is now the Selchwürstel Sepp sent them in a car, brought them to the airport, completely drunk. The whole Kosovarian guys who were seeing him at the airport in the plane saw this. This is disrespect for the army. Cases like this, I don't say any names because I don't want to get this guy in trouble, but cases like this happened, and I never did this. Never. So when I have the uniform on, I was proud of my uniform. I'm proud of it. Even if we are not in war zones or so, I'm still in the army. I respect my fellow comrades usually. And if I have to say something against you, yeah, maybe you shit on me as well. So I don't let anything stick. If I have a problem, I tell you I have a problem. If I don't like you, I don't like you. It's like this. You can say the same to me. And if you compare this to the knife tests I made, I mean, how often I disrespected Jerry Buss, Stickman from Cold Steel, Luke Skywalker from Cold Steel, T from Cold Steel, all these American companies, they could sue me as well for anything. And what they did, nothing. They did not do anything against me. Why? Because they are Americans. They have freedom of speech. They know what freedom of speech means. And here in the Austrian Army, if you have freedom of speech, they tell you that you can say what you want. No. If they don't like your opinion, they sack you. Okay, this video is long enough. I will make some more videos. And thanks again to my friends in K4, outside of K4, who helped me in this case. I will never forget this. Never ever I will forget that you helped me. So if you guys are in trouble, anytime, any place, I don't care. I will go help you as well. So that's it now. See you, my friends. Bye. Coastal Espada XL. Wow, I think I cut myself. Hier Roman Widlak, heute ist der 29. März. Kompanie hat sich verfahren. What a surprise.
Kraftfahrer Widlak kurz vorm Durchdrehen. Ich muss ihn beruhigen.
Ja, Medikamente einwerfen.